Welcome in, builders. We're going to take a look at something a little different here. This is a free-to-play game that came out on Steam earlier in the month called Upload Labs. It's a automation idler time management game, and the goal here is just to continue to upgrade our system, which will hopefully earn us money to then further upgrade our system. It's interesting. It has kind of a slick UI. Weirdly enough, the vibes I kind of have gotten from my very just brief little checkout is kind of like how you want to optimize a factory in, say, like Factorio, where you're really just trying to get the most out of it. So we're going to have a very small little tutorial here, and then we're going to check the game out for a little bit. Like I mentioned, this is a free-to-play game on Steam. There are some DLCs that you can use to support the dev if you see what you like here. Otherwise, it's free, so you might as well go check it out. I'll have a link included down in the description. All right, let's not fight the tutorial. Start a connection by dragging the download speed outlet. So we're going to grab that. So circle to circle. Connections go from left to right. Outputs send resources while inputs receive resources. Remove a connection by dragging an input. Now let's add a node to upload our downloaded files. Open the network menu. Select the uploader node. Uploads files using upload speed in exchange for money. Connect your download files to the uploader to start uploading. So we need to drag this to there. I don't like how that ended up. I'll move things around when we're not fighting the tutorial. Now connect your upload speed to your uploader. We need to upload this into there. Now let's add a node to collect the money acquired from uploading. Open the utilities. Select the collector node. Collects resources to be used outside of the desktop. Open the utilities menu. Yes, we're going to connect you to the connector. You won't need the bin for now, so let's delete it. Select the bin node by pressing on its top. Now press the bin button on the bottom to delete it. That's all there is to it. Now start getting some cash to upgrade your setup. Okay, thank you, tutorial. All right, now I can move things around. So, yeah, it already looks more organized to me. Now you're going there. What are you? Okay, you're that connection. Okay, so we do need that connection. There we go. Already looks a little cleaner. Okay, so let's see what we have. So there's money. There's something else. I have a pointer. I have, I guess that's for mainly moving. I'm assuming that's a box control. And I don't know what this is. Oh, are we able to move those nodes? Not certain what that one's trying to do. Okay, let's just use the cursor tool here. We have settings. I just turned on an FPS limit since I recorded 60. That's fine by me. We have sound effect. Not much to it here. You could also save and wipe your data. We have achievements. Upload your first file, which apparently we've done. So we got 25 of, I'm guessing those are like achievement points. I'm not certain. Requests, they want 100 texts. Upload your first file. Variety download. Download all file types simultaneously. What could go wrong? Upload an infected file. Okay. Other things we can do. So, network. Deliver, download, and upload speed. So we have one of those. So that's this, and we can't get another one. Looks like I do have an upgrade button. Uploader. +1. So that is this. Now, looks like we could have multiples of those. Okay, what else do we have? Text downloader. So we're currently using up our full speed. Wow, 8 bits per second. Oof. I believe 8 bits is 1 character of text, just for reference there. Might be off on that, but I seem to remember that being the case. We got some other stuff I don't own, and this utility thing, which is a collector. Inventory stores resources of the same type and combines them into a single output. A splitter. Folder stores files of the same type and combines them into a single output. Allocator distribute files into 2 different outputs. Okay. So we are getting money here. We're getting 8 money per second. So we collect that. All right. So if I upgrade this, Now we're getting 11, and which sped this up, which sped that up. Okay, that's fine. Let's just upgrade multiple times. We're up to 23. Collect my monies. We need 1.28k to go higher there. All right, how else do we... I know we unlock other things, so I'm guessing... Texts. We need to upload 100 texts. So you are not actually... So text downloader... We have 3 texts. Text used in uploading and research. Okay. What's this one? Connection. Okay, those are called tokens. Offers permanent enhancements either by boosting your performance or unlocking new nodes. Provides short-term advantage. Allows revert specific choices. Okay. Appear periodically. Okay, I don't have any of them currently anywhere. I'm zooming out with the mouse wheel there. Fulfilling upload request. Completing upload requests is another way to earn tokens. Rest time. Allows you to accelerate your in-game progress. Okay, yeah. Files. Each format has its own base value, which indicates how much money is granted on upload. Each format also has its own size and bits. Files gain quality when they undergo certain processes. Each quality multiplicatively increases the value or other outcomes. Okay, so we can fiddle with it. Look at me, I'm the data harvester now. Bring connections, connection rules, okay. Okay, that's all looking fine. So what else do we need to do here? I guess we collect our money of 2.8k. Loader. Okay, so I think we just need to speed ourselves up some more, so we'll do that one again. Okay, so this, no, not this. This. Oh, we also have a button here. Okay, still not getting the text upgrade, so I must be misunderstanding something there a little bit. We have upgrades. Increases the value of text files by 100%. Sure. Central processing unit unlocks the processor. Okay, so we need 4K. I'm guessing this is our next piece of progress. So we need 4K. So now it's just a balance between doing our upgrades, which I think I'll do again, and then getting enough money. So we're making 96 per second. We need 4K, and we'll probably do this upgrade first. Is that going to give me an accurate count? Yes, it is. Okay. Select. By making the speed faster, I'm just making everything go faster here. It's my thought process at least. All right. Upgrade that one again. Okay, now let's save up. We need 4K to get to the CPU. 45 BPS. Even my old dial-up was faster than that. I remember when I was a kid, usually we'd get like 2.5, 3 kbs on my old AOL connection. On a really, really good day, you could get like 4.5. Be pretty crazy. Lightning fast speeds. It's insane to think that now we're talking like, oh yeah, I get, a gigabyte, 2 GB connections at home. Ridiculous. Okay. Oh, we got other things here too. All right, let's get the processor though. Increase the value from processes. Uploader pass. Unlocks requester uploader, which allows for requests to be uploaded in exchange for tokens and an antivirus. Okay. Let's get the processor. Provides clock speed. Okay, so this seems like it's kind of a input, so we'll put it over here for now. So we have, I'm guessing this is cores. So we have a single core that does 100 hertz per second, not megahertz, not gigahertz, just hertz. I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. Okay, processor selling. Sell clock speed in exchange for money. All right, so just boink. I'm assuming we'll have other things we can do with this at some point, but for now. Okay, so we literally we get 200 per second. So that is way more than we're getting over there already. When like that, okay, we need to also collect off of this. So let's put that in there. Okay, fix this there. Okay, now we're making the money. Now we're making the money. 17K all of a sudden. So let's immediately just upload those. Okay, now we're making slightly more on the files. Okay, so we could add a core for, I believe, is that 1 million? Or we could upgrade what we have for 16K. I mean, probably not a horrible idea for the upgrade quick. We're making 200 per second there. 270 there. Oh, there's some tokens. Okay, we have 30 tokens. Okay, the lowest thing would be an auto collector, which is 40. Okay. My other upgrades. Upgrade the text again. Uploader pass. Okay, not yet. Give me the money. Let's upgrade our clock speed. We're up to 200. Blazing fast speed. Okay, 64K there, 20K there. Okay, those are getting rather expensive. I have a single core. Okay, premium text. That's another pretty low-hanging fruit. Let's get a couple clicks of that. Okay, processor speed multiply increases the money gained from the processing seller by 100%. So I could double the value for 26K. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good upgrade to grab. Uploader pass unlocks the requested uploader, which allows for requests to be uploaded in exchange for tokens. Okay. I don't have a good way to do it. We have a splitter, right? I guess that works. So we could split this output into two different things. We also could have an inventory. Stores files of the same type. Stores resources. Okay, so I think this would be files. Let's just add one of these just out of curiosity. Okay, that's a square. That is not... Okay, so this would go over here. If we did this, and we unconnect that one, and then I want this into there. Reason being, I want to see if we want to get that request one. Okay, so 25K. Do I have the money for that? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we also have the antivirus, which is kind of interesting, but we'll get the new network nodes. Request upload. Uploads requested files in exchange for tokens. So if we grab one of those... Ooh, okay, so we would need to use some of our download speed here. And we would need... Just uploader. Okay, so this folder, I would need to split this. So we would need a splitter. You are not splitting what I thought you split. Okay, so not that. Allocator distributes files into two different... Okay, an allocator is what we would need. So then we would take our folder is going to go here. Undo that one. Oh, I love how complicated this is already getting. Okay, so we do that. This one's actually behind on its upload, so it's not a horrible idea just to let that catch up, I suppose. You're just doing every... Oh, no, you're... Okay, you're sending it. Okay, and then you're building up text, so you... No, I guess you're already using upload speed. Okay. Let's upgrade that again, and... Okay, collector... Let's upgrade. Didn't I say that one of these... Image downloader, premium text, processor value. Let's get some processor value here. Yeah, 800 per second. So we just blew this out of the water, basically. Premium text, we could upgrade that. Sure. Yeah, make that worth as much as we can. Okay, and then we're still at 30, so we don't have any more tokens. So we need to finish this guy up before we're going to get any more. Okay, so it's working on it. That's fine. That's probably going to be that achievement too. An image downloader is 600K and antivirus is 100. Unlocks the virus scanner, which scans files for viruses, increasing their value. Okay, so we could process. I gotcha. 51K for more. All right, maybe. Okay, now it's up to 100K. So now other things are starting to look a little more useful. 64K is also looking better. Okay, the auto collector. I can see why I would want that now. Yeah, give me that cash. I want to get this 64K upload or upgrade on that one. Yeah, do it. 400 hertz. Oh my goodness. There you go. Look at the speed. Don't mind that though. That's now making 1.6K, which is 3 times as much as we're making out of this stuff over here. So definitely worth the value. I think this is probably another one. I bet you these files will get better though, because once we can start treating them essentially. All right, this one is like way overloaded. So which, I don't know which is which. I assume that, okay, yeah. 8:2. Okay, so we can fine tune the ratio. This has just a bunch of extra texts. So I'm actually going to 9:1 it until it runs low. Okay, request completed. Excellent. Okay, that gives us some tokens. All right, then hang on, because now you are not going. So what do you want? Do we have another challenge immediately? Requests? We don't have any. Achievements? Don't have any. Okay, so I think you're kind of done for the time being. We'll just plop you up here. Actually, you're still getting... Okay, let's unconnect you for now until you're needed. Maybe this is just done. I'm not certain. All right, you're getting everything. That's fine. You're getting money. Okay, now we have 50. We could get a auto collector. Unlocks auto collector, which automatically collects inserted resources. Unlocks the node group, allowing nodes to be grouped and moved together. Okay, both of those are kind of like quality of life things. I don't need those at the moment. And we have boosts, which is like temporary stuff, which I don't want to do right now. Okay, so other upgrades. Antivirus is probably my stop here. Image downloader looks good, but that's more ways out of that. So let's get the antivirus. That's going to make our files worth more. So that's going to be... What's this? Virus scanner. Scans files for viruses. Scan files are worth 4 times more. Infected files are worth 4 times less. So give me one of those. Okay, yeah, now we're going to need some of our processor. Am I able to... I'm going to guess that's going to give us nothing because we don't have a core there. Okay, if that was useful, where would we put this? We would put this... Just thinking, we would want files in here and then into our allocator, I suppose. So we would do something like this, and then you would come out and go to there. I don't like that. Oh, I do need that though. I don't like it though. I don't like it when they do that. There we go. Keep it organized. Okay, so now we are scanning, but yeah, we have no clock speed, so that's not actually working. So let's do that one. There it is. Okay, but we're not sorting these files in any way, right? Yeah, we need like a clock speed splitter. Okay, we also are getting some text here, so I assume that this is our good safe stuff and this is our bad stuff, which are worth less. Okay, so we can still upload them though, right? Like just because I have a virus doesn't mean I can't upload it. So we throw the uploader here, put into there, put into there. What could go wrong? Yeah, see, the game agrees with me. We could totally. This is like the discount bin, you know, worth something. So you are making some money. Let's put that money in there. Yoink. Okay, so why are we... I feel like we're slow. Why are we slow? We're doing 100, 1.18 per second. I think we just need more speed here. Let's grab some. There we go. Now we're doing it. All right, we're still... I don't know how many hertz we're using. I wish I had a monitor for that. I assume it's not the 400. So if we had another clock, another core, we could put this on that, and then we could go back to uploading our faster core. Okay, that maybe, hang on a second. Maybe we turn this down a little bit. That was a little obnoxious. Okay. Now with that, we're making that fat bank. I think I'm gonna go for a core here. Yeah, I think we're gonna grab a core. I will just bring you guys back in just 1 second once we have that. Okay, that didn't take me too long. I did just do a little bit of a rearrange, just knowing what I'm gonna do here with this processor. So we'll go ahead and add a core. Oh, they're at the same speed. Okay. All right, then I want, just for organization's sake, I want that. I want that. Okay, so our next score is 1 billion. Okay, we're not going to be getting that anytime soon. We could upgrade for 256. Yoink. Okay, I seem to have lost some of my UI though. Did it not like one of my hotkeys? It probably didn't like one of my hotkeys for recording. Is it that one? Okay, good. No, we're still all right. Yeah, it didn't like my F10 that I just clicked there. Okay, so we have 300 money, 500 money. All right, what other upgrades could we do? We could get some more speed just for the straight cash increase. Now it's up to 1 million. All right, I think that's fine there. And then we'll upgrade our network MK12. Hey, we're up to half an MB. No, we're up to half a KB. Excuse me. All right, do we have any bottlenecks anywhere? Okay, we have 46 and we're not increasing that. Just out of curiosity, is that? Why do we have 2 different ones here? Okay, I guess we actually don't even need this allocator. Let's disconnect that, and you can just go directly to here. Because we're not really doing anything with this at the moment. So we'll start a little bit of a graveyard up here, and we can come back to those later if they become relevant. Oh, that music is now bopping too, isn't it? Let's bring that down a smidgen. Good music, but a little bopping. Okay, let's look at upgrades. Okay, so 600K for the image download. That does seem like that's kind of our next step. Let's finish off the premium texts. Yeah. Multiply the value of money gained from processing unit. Actually, yeah, that's definitely worth a click. All right, now we just need to get to 600,000 for the next. There it is already. Okay, so joint and new network. Next one is going to be 4 million for a GPU. Oh, we're going to get that 59er, boys. Hey, it's only going to cost us 4 million. That's a steal, frankly. And then millions for the images. Okay. So image downloader. Downloads image files using download speed. I see. So we could specialize. All right, let's bring you down here. Are we going to be able to do this, or are we going to have to disconnect? No, okay, we can split that one. I was going to say, are we going to have to turn off some of our other stuff? But looks like we're okay. All right, so we are downloading an image. We don't really have anything to do with it. So we would just need an uploader, I assume. I think let's go ahead and throw a folder in here just in case. I don't know if that's going to be necessary or not, but just in case it is. And then we'll add an uploader. All right, we'll do some copyright infringement here. And you're going to need some speed connecting on that line. And then you're going to output us some money. All right, so we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, I was right. We would want to have this. Well, maybe this can actually store. It says 0. Okay, so our I would say our main limiter at the moment is our network speed. Do we have any bottlenecks? You're not bottlenecking. Not really. In fact, this actually slows down when we send too many things into the virus. Okay, the virus, I believe you were the third connection, so you're not, I mean, you're worth something, but not quite crazy amounts. Okay, wow, we just made 2.2 million. Give me some more speed. Yeah, give me some more speed. Whoa, we're up to 1 kbs or kps. We're moving now. All right. I find that so hilarious. We're speed running many of our lives as the internet gets better. Okay, down here, it looks like this is about a 1-to-1, so I really didn't need the folder, but it's not like it costs anything to my knowledge. So that's fine. Okay, the text downloader, so we're really just limited here. Yeah, we're splitting our connection in half, so really this is a big upgrade opportunity. What else can we upload or upgrade? More processor value wouldn't be terrible. How are we doing on that? I believe processor is this one. That's a little annoying. It's hard to tell what's what. Yeah, that is hard to tell. Okay, it's the second one. That is not my highest moneymaker. My highest moneymaker is this uploader, which is uploading the virus scanned files. That is my best moneymaker. 2.11 million. We could get more processor speed. No, because our biggest moneymaker is the files, we should upgrade the internet connection. Yeah, come on, I need 2.6. All right, while we're waiting on that, 4 million on a GPU. I find that so funny. Is that commentary on current prices? Some processing value also would be pretty handy, especially if it's multiplicative. I might just grab that. No, we should do the speed first. All right, there it is. So more. Okay, now you cost more than my other upgrades would. Okay, yep. Keep ticking along. Okay, that auto collector's starting to look pretty nice. Okay, 2.6. That's probably going to be my next upgrade again. Right? Or is it? Well, 5.2 million for the speed. We actually have extra images. So maybe an allocator right here where we allocate more to the text. Are we using our upload speed? 400, 400, so that's only 800. We're not really using all of our upload speed. We have extra images. Okay, maybe we need another uploader right here. Why are we getting ahead of that so badly? We're not making any more. Okay, I think I just got ahead at some point. That's okay. We're not stockpiling, which is what I don't want to see is stockpiling. Now that's looking pretty tasty. Then again, if we got the GPU, we could probably make this value go much higher. 7.7. You're currently my second best moneymaker. The text file is still W though. Okay, some more points. 65 tokens. What do we got here? What could go wrong? We'll nab that. Containment. Remove viruses from... Okay, so we can actually clean files. Corrupted files. Okay, compression would be handy. This is obviously a game, but this is how things work in real life too. If you had a business where you were trying to, process files or whatever, it's finding those little bits of efficiency that can make things profitable. Okay, 4 points. Okay, you're 5.2. Let's get the GPU and just open up another avenue of money making. Okay, so GPU node available. So we have a GPU cluster, provides GPU speed, and we have a mine Litecoin. Well, there you go. All right, so we'll grab a GPU. Okay, so we have GPU speed, which we actually don't need for this. So I assume at some point we're going to be working with those files. We'll like, I don't know, upscaling them or something. For now, though, 3 kilohertz. Wow, that's a speedy one. And we'll need a Litecoin. All right, so grab you into there. And then what is this? That is not what I was expecting. So what is that icon? Crypto seller. I'm assuming it's going to be that one. There we go. Excellent. I got it in there in the nick of time. Okay, and you don't need to run over there. Are we simulating the cost of our Litecoin? Okay, so what would we want? Oh, I see. Okay, we're getting the coin. Okay, I see. There's a cost, and I'm stockpiling them. Okay, that's fine. 16 million to upgrade that. Holy moly. All right, well, we'll let the Litecoin tick over a little here. Maybe I'll try to get a meme or something that'll skyrocket the price, because right now it is absolutely crashing. Although we could sell it for 1.9 million, so maybe we are making some good bank there. Okay, 5.2. Okay, we are actually stockpiling here, which I don't love. Let's fix that. So that's an uploader. We have a file, so we need a splitter in here. So you're not going to work. So we're going to need a different one. So we want an allocator. Splitter. Splits resources into 2 different... I don't think that's what we need. Yeah, because these are going to be files. All right, so we want like a... Move you over. Move you over. All right, so we're going to want another uploader here. All right, and you are now going to go into here, go into there, go into there, go into there. Okay, and then we want the bottom one to get most of those files for a little bit, like most. Because this has 11 of them stockpiled. I do not like that. Now, let's just make sure this is working. There we go. Yeah, compression here would work really nice to get that up and running. All right, making some cash on that coin for sure. Any new unlocks? Download manager. Unlocks download manager, allowing all files to be downloaded with specific ratios. Okay, I can see why that would be useful. Allows download and upload to be split into different ratios. Right now on clock speed to be split into different ratios. Okay, 300 for Antivirus Pro. That could be interesting. Tether mining, a stable coin that's automatically converted into money. I mean, wow, we're making some cash here, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna try to let that value go up before we sell. All right, give me that cash over here. 8.2. How much CPU are we making? 6.6, so not the best. My virus files are doing all right for themselves. Definitely more with the cleaner one, though. How much did I say we needed for this? 16 million. All right, let's get some more network speed. It's definitely going to work for us. Okay, the coin is high at the moment. Let's sell. I assume that's going to crash the value. Yeah, look at that. That crashes the value. Okay, I understand how that works. With our 29 million, we're going to do a upgrade here so we can mine faster. 13 million left. We'll grab some more internet. Also feels about what you pay for increased internet these days. Okay. We're getting a little bit messy here, but I mean, we kind of have our file stuff, well, our CPU stuff, our file stuff, our image stuff, and our GPU stuff down here, our mining operation. Got to raise the price of GPUs somehow. Collect that. We're at 95 tokens. I think I'm going to try to hold out. And we're going to grab maybe the Antivirus Pro. It's 300, but I bet you that's worth a bunch more. Cheap. Lowers money costs. I have money costs. Interesting. All right, what else could we unlock? Okay, upgrades. Crypto value. Multiply increase the money gain from crypto coins by 100%. 2. Okay, that's not a bad one. You know what? Let's get the premium images one, though. Oh, we also have the antivirus. Unlocks quarantine, which removes viruses from files for increased value. Okay, that would be really nice. It's 120 though. So let's go premium images. That'll increase what we're making here. All right, 2 and 2. Okay, now I've screwed up the ratio again. I need to catch it when they're about the same. Yeah, so you need some more. Yeah, we're getting there. That's fine. 20 million to upgrade you. Okay, 1 million here. You know what? Sure. Get that cash. All right, and our coin mining, we absolutely killed that value. It's at 50% value at the moment, but that's okay. We'll ride that out for a while. 64. Yeah, we're definitely not going to touch that. So you are going to be my cash cow for the minute. Okay, we can get some more processor speed here in just a second. Let's do that. Remind myself. So number 2 is that, making 25k. So we're almost equal to what we're getting for the files at the moment. Although the files are also bringing in the infected file money too. Okay, 16 million is probably not worth the upgrade. Yeah, we'll leave that alone for now. Okay, 9 and 3. Still not there yet. All right, let's make that even starker. I really want to try to catch this at some point and fix it. Oh, you also are not putting out your money. Please do. Yoink. Okay, 7.6 million. Was that an upgrade? Could do processor value again. Almost could do premium images again. I mean, this is just, I think that's the way to go. 26 million. 5 million in the bank. Keep collecting. I could definitely see, like, if you're the type of person who likes these type of games, this is a pretty good one, I have to say. Balancing loads, optimizing networks. We really don't have the optimization stuff yet, but I can see the unlocks there. Like I said, it really reminds me of like messing with Factorio and like trying to get those just like perfect ratios going. I really would like some more download speed here too. Yeah. All right, give me that cash. We got 11 million. We could get premium images again. How are we doing on image money? So it's going to be the bottom 2. Why are you making some? Oh, it's probably valuing all those. What are you doing? I'm not certain on that one. Why are you worth so much more? 23 versus 9. Using the same amount of upload. I'm not certain on that. I'm not certain on that. 13 million. Okay, you probably are the upgrade at this point. Make those files worth more. Okay, we got 100 coins. No, nothing out there. Do we have another challenge yet? Or request? We do. Okay, this is what we should be doing. All right, we have another text that they would like to do. Okay, so how do we want to do this? All right, so we're gonna want our request. I think we're gonna grab you. We're gonna grab. Does it matter what kind of files they are? It just. Oh no, it does. It does show text. Okay, so it's scanned text, I assume is what that means. So we would just need to... One of you goes into here. You... you also connects. I just don't want this to mess me up. Okay, you also have like way more files than you need. I do note. All right, you into there. Yeah, let's just 9 to 1 up that way for a second. Let's let this text go out. Yeah, both of these are actually piling up quite heavily. Interesting. I guess that's fine. Okay, so you are getting that. We need a 1 KB text file. We're working on it. All right, what's going to be next? We just need to have an image. Okay, so... do we have a different icon for that? Network. Crypto seller, collector. I'm not sure if we do. Request uploader, maybe we just need to connect it differently. All right, we'll let that go. What is this? Support level 0. Support us by purchasing items and gaining badges. All right, so if you want to support the dev, you can do that there. We don't need the guide. All right, anything else we can work on? Fix a corrupted file, remove viruses. Okay, we need more of the tokens to be able to do that. All right, let me collect money again. What do we got? 27. How are we doing here? 200% value. Are we ready to sell for 100 mil? I think we might be. We'll let that last one do. Okay, there we go. Yoink. I'll take my 100K. Okay, what are we going to unlock is the question there. I mean, the antivirus would be pretty good. Yeah, let's get that. So unlocks quarantine, which removes viruses from files for increased value. We'll grab that. All right, so this is where my infected files are going. So we need to put that right here in the middle. So we would like quarantine. Oh, we're going to need another core for that. Or we just stop selling that? Yeah, so you're going to go into here. Quest completed. Okay, excellent. Stop putting those in there. Okay, text complete. So are you, maybe you're just done. If we do that, we can get a fresh one. Blackjar, crypto, inventory splitter, folder, alligator. Don't have any schematics. I don't want a normal uploader. Yeah, I want a request uploader. Insert a requested file. Okay, so we want... I'm pretty sure we want one of these. I've messed up the ratio yet again. My goodness. Okay, so you into here. Into there. And we need some download speed. Give these to the bottom for the time being. Okay, so we need 100 images to be uploaded for that next one. Can do. Request 25 more. Okay, then we need to scan an image. We have no sound. We have no videos. We have no programs and no games. Okay, well, that's a little bit of a preview of other things we can work on. Research unlocks researching in data lab for a bill. All right, none of that can be afforded. So the thing I need most at the moment is really another core, if I'm being honest. It's $1 billion though. How are we doing here? We're at 15 mil for our... Yeah, we could make this faster for 64. It may not be a terrible idea. What other upgrades do I have? Processing value. I mean, that's not terrible. Let's do it. And then next one would probably be either crypto value or premium images for 20. How are we doing here? I feel like you're going really slow. What's the problem here? No, it's all right. All right, let's unconnect that for now. I just want all of them to go into here to finish this as fast as we can. 100. Okay, maybe I need to look at this again. Am I being stingy when I shouldn't be? I don't think so. I don't need these. I just don't need these at the moment. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Clocks, thread manager, and clock speed to be split into different ratios. That would be kind of useful. We could allocate more to like our selling and lower the clock speed down on the other things. Like, I don't think we're like here. I don't think we need nearly as much as we're sending it. Like way not that much, if I'm being honest. Okay, you guys are ticking along. Wait, you have a lot of text in here. Like a lot of text in here. Yeah, this is not getting enough. This is not getting enough upload speed to keep up properly. Okay, so we could. Okay, remind me again. 100K. Well, I mean, it's hard to really compete with that if I'm being honest. All right, what do we need? 1 billion for a core. Yes, we definitely need this right here. We just need that core before we can go on any further. 36 million. So what we really need is 1 billion. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to pause you guys for a second. I'm just going to get some cash. I just want to show off what the quarantine does. So to do that, we're just going to need that next core. So it'll be just a second and I'll bring you back. Okay, that took me a minute to build up, but we now have the money that we need. So we have the 1 billion required. I mean, again, just some more changes here. I'm now collecting from a couple different places. This just made sense. I also maxed this one out and I couldn't collect. Whoa, didn't do that. I couldn't do any more collection off of that. So that just made a little more sense. Let's go ahead and add our core. All right, with that extra core, let's rehook some things up here. So I was scanning my images. We're going to stop doing that for the time being. You can just go directly. No, not you. Not you. So my folder can just go into here. Is that fine? I guess that's fine. Okay, doesn't matter. All right, so we can do some CPU into my virus scanner. We can do, wait a second, I can't do this, can I? Okay, well, that's a thing apparently. I didn't realize I could do that. I thought these were one-offs for some reason. I don't know why I thought that now in retrospect. Okay, well, is what it is. We can scan that. We can quarantine that. Actually, no. It needs to be, these ones need to be going into quarantine. And then these quarantined ones go into that uploader. And these ones go into there. Okay, so we virus scan them. If they have a virus, they go into quarantine. The quarantine cleans them up. And really, do I need separate? I guess this is fine. We're ending up doing the same. Yeah, I don't think I need 2 uploaders here because now that we're cleaning them. So you actually just get rid of you. You. We also don't need this anymore. Get rid of you. What we need is file. No, utility folder. You get those, and you get those, and you all go out there. There we go. Yeah, because we only have one downloader, so having one uploader makes sense, although this is downloading slightly faster than we're uploading. So I guess maybe 2 would make sense. That's fine. So now, yeah, that definitely upped the money there. Oh man, I feel so dumb. I don't know why I thought that each one was, I guess I was thinking they were single threaded and couldn't do that. I don't know what I was thinking there. That's all right. We still got the extra power here. So we could do another seller. These are making me stupid amounts of money. Let's change this up. You and you. I don't think we're having any problem because you're only using, I assume we would need that amount. So not much. So we could do another processor seller. We pop you in here. Connect that. The processor is still like one of my best money makers. There we go. Just double the money I make from that. Collect that. Yeah, look at that. 300. And you know what? Let's just up that speed. So now instead of 400, we're making 819,000 per second off those cores. So yeah, that's totally fine. Heck, I almost want to make a third one, and we could siphon some of this. I would need an unlock. I think if I had the thread manager here, which I was saving up for, and then I accidentally clicked auto collector a minute ago, so whoops. We need to get to 200 for that. But then, yeah, we could allocate most of the resources to processor selling and just siphon a little bit off down here. That also means I could rehook up the virus scanning and the quarantine stuff down here. So that would be pretty decent too. So yeah, cute little title here. If you like optimizing things and whatnot, this is definitely going to scratch that itch. And for the price of free, I don't think you could beat that, frankly. So yeah, the upload labs, pretty interesting. And we have definitely more that we could do. You can see here, I've completed those. We need to upload those images. We have a bunch more. Yoink. We have a bunch more challenges that we could complete in here. A bunch more unlocks, including the research, which is kind of interesting. Dissymmetry, doubles download speed. Yes, please. Doubles download speed. I'm just thinking, like, what would we do? I don't know what we'd do with the extra download speed. It's the upload that's a little bit. We could also start doing sound files. How are we doing on our investments here? I was investing a decent amount. We're up to an MK2 here. Just waiting for this to go to the 200% before I sell off again. Big money here if you could be patient. This is the long game down here. So overall, pretty fun little title. Like I said, you can't beat the price on that, so I think it's definitely worth a checkout. Again, if you get it and you really like it, there's a couple little DLCs or whatever's in here that you can splash a little cash to the devs and give them a thank you on that. All right, builders, hopefully you found this one interesting, a little different than what we normally look at, but I was kind of intrigued by it, and I thought, well, what the heck, might as well show it and share it out. I like to show out those weird games that I find, and hopefully at least somebody will find it interesting. Okay, builders, I will catch you guys in the next one. Babel out.